Hello dear students. In this video lesson we are discussing poetic rhyme. A rhyme is a repetition of similar sounds or similar sounding words, usually or exactly the same sound, in the final stressed syllables and any following syllables of two or more words. Most often, this kind of perfect rhyming is consciously used for artistic effect in the final position of lines within poems or songs. A rhyme is a tool utilizing repeating patterns that bring rhythm or musicality to poems. Broadly speaking, a rhyme may also variously refer to other types of similar sounds near the ends of two or more words. So it is the use of rhyming words which differentiates poetry from prose. In prose, we use somewhat plain language. A rhyme is employed for the specific purpose of rendering a pleasing effect to a poem, which makes the recitation an enjoyable experience. Moreover, it offers itself as a mnemonic device, that means smoothing the progress of memorization. For example, all nursery rhymes contain rhyming words in order to facilitate learning for children, as they enjoy reading them, and the presence of repetitive patterns enables them to memorize them effortlessly. Listen to this nursery rhyme and try to find out how the rhyming words make the recitation enjoyable and easy to memorize.
The wheels of the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels of the bus go round and round all day long. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 the horn on the bus goes beep, 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 all day long. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 all day long.
What do you feel after listening to this beautiful recitation of this nursery rhyme? It is the presence of the rhyming words and the repetitive pattern of this nursery rhyme that makes the recitation an enjoyable experience. The word rhyme has come to be sometimes used as a shorthand term for any brief poem, such as a nursery rhyme or balliol rhyme, etc. Now let's look into different kinds of rhymes. First of all, end rhyme. End rhyme refers to rhymes that occur in the final words of lines of poetry. For example, these lines from Dorothy Parker's poem Interview use end rhyme. The ladies men admire, I have heard, would shudder at a wicked word. Here, the last words in both lines, heard and word, are rhyming words. So these lines use end rhyme. The next one is internal rhyme. Internal rhyme is a rhyme that occurs in the middle of lines of poetry instead of at the ends of lines. A single line of poetry can contain internal rhyme, means with multiple words in the same line which rhyme each other, or the rhyming words can occur across multiple lines also. An example of internal rhyme would be, I drove myself to the lake and dove into the water. Here the words in bold are the rhyming words which occur not in a single line but in multiple lines. As mentioned earlier, internal rhyme can also occur in a single line itself. The song of the Weird Sisters in Shakespeare's Macbeth is a classic and memorable example of internal rhyme within a single line. Double, double, toil and trouble. Here we find words which rhyme each other in a single line itself. Masculine or strong rhymes. Masculine rhymes are rhymes ending with a single stressed syllable. These are the most common type of rhyme in the English language. Here we have some lines of the poem A Lecture Upon the Shadow by John Donne.
Stand still, and I will read to thee a lecture love in love's philosophy. These 3 hours that we have spent working here, 2 shadows went along with us, which we ourselves produced. But now the sun is just above our head, we to those shadows tread, and to brave clearness all things are reduced. So, whilst our infant loves did grow, disguises did and shadows flow.
Here, all the final syllables in each line rhyme with their pairs and are all stressed syllables. So, I would like to repeat about masculine rhyme. Masculine rhymes are rhymes ending with a single stressed syllable. So, here all the rhyming syllables are stressed syllables which are at the end of each lines. Now, feminine or weak rhyme. A feminine rhyme is a rhyme with a stressed syllable that is followed by an unstressed syllable, such as the rhyming words carrot and garret. In carrot, we have 2 syllables. The first syllable is stressed and the second syllable is unstressed. And in garret also, we have 2 syllables. The first syllable is stressed and the second syllable is unstressed. Sever and never. In sever, we have 2 syllables. The first syllable is stressed and second syllable is unstressed. And in never also, we have 2 syllables. The first syllable is stressed and the second syllable is unstressed. Another example for feminine or weak rhyme are words hollow and follow. In hollow, the first syllable is stressed and the second syllable is unstressed. And in follow also, the first syllable is stressed and second syllable is unstressed. We have some other rhymes like I rhyme or courtesy rhyme, which have words spelt alike but not actually rhyming. For example, the word love with the spelling Love and the word prove with the spelling Prove. Another rhyme is imperfect rhyme. It is also called as partial rhyme, near rhyme, slant rhyme or off rhyme, which have words which do not quite rhyme and so produce a sense of discordance. So here we have the example SOUL, soul, and WALL, wall. These are words which do not quite rhyme each other, so they produce a kind of discordance. These are imperfect rhymes. Then we have half rhymes. It refers to repetition of the same consonant sounds before and after different vowel sounds. For example, ground and grind. Here we have the same consonant sounds in the beginning and ending, but in between there are different vowel sounds. Now we are discussing the term alliteration. It is a stylistic device where repetitive consonant sounds are used to create a poetic element when writing. The best examples for alliteration are tongue twisters. Here we have some tongue twisters. Just try to read them in speed. All these sentences are alliterative because the same first consonant sounds occur close together and produce alliteration in these sentences. An important point to remember here is that alliteration does not depend on letters but on sounds. Alliteration is a powerful tool for creating memorable business names. Look at the following examples: Best Buy, Coca-Cola, LifeLock, Park Place, Bread Basket, Jingle Jungle. All these are famous business names which use alliteration as a powerful tool for imprinting their names in the minds of the customers. We also find alliteration in names of people, making such names prominent and easy to be remembered. For example, Ronald Reagan, Donald Duck, Jesse Jackson, Marilyn Monroe, Charlie Chaplin, etc. Alliteration has an important role in poetry and prose. It creates a musical effect in the text that enhances the pleasure of reading a literary piece. It makes reading and recitation of the poems appealing, and it renders flow and beauty to a piece of writing. Now just listen to the poem The Raven, written by the famous American poet Edgar Allan Poe. The alliterative words are highlighted.
The Raven. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I noted, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. 'Tis some visitor, I muted, tapping at my chamber door. Only this and nothing more.
Alliteration has a great role in rendering beauty to this poem. Now the last topic for discussion in this video lesson, that is assonance. Assonance takes place when two or more words close to one another repeat the same vowel sound but start with different consonant sounds. For instance, in the following sentence, men sell the wedding bells, the same vowel sound of the short vowel repeats itself in almost all the words excluding the definite article. The words do share the same vowel sounds but start with different consonant sounds. Here we have to remember that in alliteration, repetitive consonant sounds are used to create a poetic element, but in assonance, we use repetitive vowel sounds. Here see a line from Wordsworth's poem Daffodils. A host of golden daffodils. There is a repeated O sound in this line. Below are a few assonance examples that are common. Go and mow the lawn. The sound O is repeated. The light of the fire is a sight. Here the sound I, the vowel sound I is repeated. In light, fire and sight. Go slow over the road. Here again the sound O is repeated. So that's all about assonance, and it is the end of this video lesson also. Thank you.